Here, Tom. Hey everyone, this is Keller here with John for Pennswald Jaeger Club. We're here in Cumberland County, PA, setting up for some dove hunting. We're going to talk about best practices as far as picking a location and setting up your area to hunt doves.
So when you start dove hunting, basically all you need is a shotgun, some shells, your proper hunting license, and your migratory game bird permit.
So whenever you're looking to do dove hunting, what you're really looking for is agricultural land. Doves are attracted to any sort of fields that may have been recently cut, as they eat 98% seeds as their diet. So right now we're in a harvested wheat field. So this is, in this area is the primary spot that we are going to see doves, and some of that has already been identified due to some reconnaissance that has been done prior to today. So that's always a good idea. Go out, scout out the fields, make sure that there are doves and dove activity in the areas that you're planning to hunt, so you're not wasting your time. You know, you could be talking about private land if you have access to private land, or there are also public lands that the state has set up for you to hunt doves. Recently, the Pennsylvania Game Commission has been improving their managed dove fields and really making that a key effort to making dove hunting even more popular in the Keystone State. So we're going to share some of the links for where you can find those fields on the comments below, or the description section of this video. So be sure to check those out, because we are here on private land, so we have permission to hunt this farmer's land, but I know that isn't the case for everyone. So make sure you understand where those managed dove fields are, and that'll help your chances of success.
So basically we have two different types of decoys. One is a ground decoy, which helps when you have the doves flying above. They see that, and they see a congregation of doves, and it seems like it's a good place for them to land, and it's showing that there's food there. And then the second type of decoy we have here is a spinning wing decoy, and that really attracts the birds from further away, and they see the wing motion, and it really draws them in.
So when you're hunting any sort of animal, doves included, you really need to think about what are the essentials for that particular game. So for doves, like many other animals, you have food and water, which are obvious, but beyond that, they also need bare ground, like this field here, because they can't dig to get after whatever seeds or food that they might need. It has to be laying on a bare surface. That's why they're attracted to harvested fields that would leave some grain still lying about that they can easily pick up. Another one of their key essentials is loafing areas, and loafing areas are basically where they're going to hide out in the middle of the day just to catch a break if it's too hot, if they just need to recoup their energy. And that typically is represented by snag trees like we see around us here, just bare trees that they can still get a good vantage point of what's going on in their environment, but also have a place to rest. Also, you'll see pretty much anywhere, you'll see mourning doves sitting on power lines. That's another primary loafing area. Also, one of the other key essentials to help digest their food is grit, and grit could be small pebbles that they would find on a road, a dirt road, like the access road we took to get back to this hunting ground, and that goes into their special organ, which is a gizzard, and helps to grind up their food to a finer substance to which they can actually digest the food. And then, of course, the last essential is a roosting area so that they can rest overnight, and that's typically in pine trees or denser vegetation.
So doves have excellent vision, so it's really important to hold still and not necessarily rely on your camouflage, although it is important to blend in with your background. The key thing is to really hold still and keep your eye on the birds.
Perfect.
Getting ready to fly. Might as well.
Here, Tom. There goes another one. All right, get loaded up, boys. Here they are.
Oh.
Oh, you got one.
Did
I don't know.
I didn't go down.
Okay. Yeah, it was a
Really
lot.
have the best.
One to the left. One to the left. He's too far out, but if he comes back.
It was landed over there, didn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to go.
Oh, they're up this way. Big dump.
Daggone.
You got one?
No. I thought I did, and then it got back up and kept going. Darn.
So we just had a couple doves land right beyond the hill here, and we are going to go out and try to jump shoot them.
There they are. There's one.
Oh boy.
Heads up.
Get him, get him. Yeah, here they go.
Nice shot, John. Thank heavens you hit that thing.
Yeah, so sometimes it's easy to get really distracted when you have a whole flock of birds coming in, and you shoot a bird, it goes down, you take your eye off it. Once you take your eye off that bird, it's gonna be really hard to locate it, especially if you're really distracted trying to shoot at other birds.
So today was, you could consider it mildly successful. We only got 3 birds, and by we I mean mainly John. But it really isn't about that. It's about coming out here, really just interacting with our environment, enjoying each other's company. You know, what you didn't see was a lot of, you know, catching up and laughs there in the blind. But I hope you can see that, you know, dove hunting is not completely idle. You don't have to be stock still the entire time. You can really get up, and if you need to, you can go out and push some birds around to where they're jumping up, and it incorporates a lot of other strategy with decoys and just really doing a good surveillance, a good lay of the land, so you can really interact with the environment in that way as well. So again, thanks for watching the video, guys. We're gonna do another video where we do preparation of the dove meat and cook it in a kind of a Pennsylvania centric way, but also we want your feedback. We want to know what you guys like to do with dove hunting and what your best practices are, and that's really what this is all about, is as much input as you can give from across the state, and then that can help advance other people's techniques and really show how accessible something like dove hunting is. It's low cost, it's easily accessible, and it's a fun time, a genuinely fun time. So please leave any comments in the comment section below. You know, like and subscribe the videos. Check out our website, some of the great articles that are on the website, and be a contributor. We really want to hear from you and other hunters in Pennsylvania. So thanks again.